In this episode of Film Stock Reviews, I'm reviewing episode 3 of Miss Marvel titled Destined. Now, this episode starts off where the second episode left off. We find that Kamran's mother explains to Kamala who she is and who her people are. But before then, we see this flashback in 1942 where Najma and her group of so-called people, evidently, and Aisha, Kamala's grandmother, or great-grandmother, I believe, is, they find the bangle. All of a sudden, you see the 10 rings, you see the blue severed arm of this being. It could be an Inhuman, it could be a Kree, it could be an Eternal. We don't know yet. But Najma explains that they are a group of enhanced beings known as the Clandestines. The Clandestines, yes, make their appearance in Miss Marvel, or in another word, they're known as Jinn. Evil genies, or genies, so to speak. They are from another dimension, and they were exiled into this dimension. So, dimensions, multiverses, realms are being mentioned. Could be the quantum realm, who knows, just the way the aspect is, certain things. The other lining factor is that, Kamala saving the young boy at the mosque is going viral. She's trying to understand if she's good or bad, and the whole aspect of that's happening. Damage Control is looking for Kamala, and then Kamala's brother has a party. That scene goes on for a little bit, and then Najma and her clandestines come and crash the party to look for Kamala in order to find the bangle and go back home, evidently. Now, the chase scene is put against Living on a Prayer by Bon Jovi. Very funny, very different, but it didn't make any sense at all. It just didn't feel like it should have been in that scene. But the fight scenes were good. Seeing Kamala use her powers all of a sudden was really, really fun. Not only that, they do overpower the clandestine, and the DOC, the Damage Control, come in and, stop everything. Kamala escapes, does certain things, goes back home. She gets a phone call from, her grandmother, and says, like, you have to come to Karachi, did you see it? And she's like, did you see what? The train. So something's happening, and so I feel like there's a lineage here where the great-grandmother, the grandmother, and we probably don't know it, but Kamala's mother and now Kamala have this shared power of interest of what's going on. Only 6 episodes of this show in total, and only 3 episodes are left, and they really need to pick up the story. I feel like this episode was lackluster in understanding what's happening. I understand it's a coming-of-age story, and she's holding back a lot, and it's very emotional. But it needs to move forward faster. Don't just give us these 6 episodes and then have her show up again in the Marvels movie along with Captain Marvel. It's not going to work. I don't think it's going to work. I feel like we need more aspect into this entire story. Yes, we understand that the whole culture aspect of it is front and center as well. Her trying to fit in because she's a teen going through high school, coming of age. The coming of age story is great. The Iman Vellani, is great as Kamala Khan. She brings that, comedy aspect to it, and that, preteen angst. But she has to understand that what her powers are and everything. And I feel like we're going to get the answers in the next couple episodes. And in the episode 6 season finale, who knows what's going to happen? Will Captain Marvel show up in a cameo? We don't know. Who's going to show up? I feel like certain things are happening in this show that needs to explain a little bit more and quicker. The episodes need to be an hour longer as well, like an hour long, because these 45 to 40-minute episodes are not working at all. They really, really need to pick up the pace, and I really find that this episode was really lackluster. The action was okay, and understanding that all of a sudden you just put the clandestines in there, okay, that's fine. Don't just put them in there to put them in there as an alternate version from what we know as the Marvel Comics, where they're actually super villains. Give us more in-depth as to what they're doing and why they're here. What this bangle bracelet is. Is it the multiverse? Is it the quantum realm? What is it, and what's happening? Let me know in the comment section below what you thought about episode 3 of Miss Marvel. Did you like it? Did you not like it? What did you think of it? Do you think things are happening way too fast? What do you like about the show? What don't you like about the show? And do you see certain things happening that hopefully will get explained, or do you think they're going to wait until the Marvels movie? Let me know in the comment section below about the questions I just asked, and I'll see you guys in the next review video.